Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Paschal Tootin. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop.
Second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 5.
Hey, let's go. Hey, tomato.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good.
A gain there of 15. First down, Jacksonville.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Throwing to someone with his length, Mike, there's a lot of benefits. The catch radius, the ability to adjust to an off-target throw. But you have to also look at the other side of the coin there. For these defenses, those bigger, extended bodies, that's just a lot big target to go after and hit. So they're able to take advantage of it here. So I promise you, that receiver gets back into the huddle. He's telling his quarterback, hey, man, bring that ball down. I'm happy to go fight and compete for the ball, but you've got to protect me.
On third down, it's a run with Tootin.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. It's the quarter. Oh, a loose football. And the Eagles recover the football.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going for it on fourth down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 31 yards.
At the 44-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official.
Here's 3rd and 7. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Keandre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his second TD catch of the season.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. A first down throw for Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas to the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return is Trey Palmer. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
180, 180.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. He'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. 73.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Eagles first down, as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
So some
line.
early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Don't touch.
The RPO, that one is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
From the
Brings up
46.
second and a
Here's
yard.
second
At
and a
the
yard.
46-yard line.
Don't touch that. Hey, Silver. 180. Hey, 73. Carl left Yeti. Don't touch.
Hurts again. He's going to air this one out. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Don't touch that. Hey. 180. Don't touch.
To the air again. Hurts. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Great. Set. 180. Carl left Yeti. Don't touch.
Again, Hurts. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his third touchdown on the year. Elliott on now for the PAT.
180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180.
He's got it. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jaguars 7. Jake Elliott taking on Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hey, 11. Focus, all right? Hey, I'm gun. All right.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Really nice footwork here with a little tightrope action along the sideline. But this is all about the pass leading him a little too far out of bounds, and he's unable to secure the catch.
2nd and 10.
Hey, run. Hey, Suckers, take right open. 30 left.
Lawrence. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Lawrence. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run this.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
3rd and 5. On the ground, here's Tootin.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the front unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here. And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
Left side, caught by Hunter. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50.
22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Hey, tomato. Silver.
Up the middle, here is Tootin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
11. Fred, on the right.
Here's Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Good, shot.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw is Hurts. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Hurts to the air on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's second and inches at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now a give up the middle. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Elliott had it for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On first and 10, Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. Two-point conversion. That's out quickly and complete. And he's not going to get there. They stop him short, and this remains a one-point game. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Palmer now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Great, set. Out. Anyone out?
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
Hey, Silver.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's down the field and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Lawrence now on second down. Caught by Hunter. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
First and goal.
Here's a run. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Hey, easy, route.
To throw is Lawrence. And he's in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Palmer now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hurts will try it again. Quick throw here is complete. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
That is hot. What a throw. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Palmer now to return. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact. with the kicker too late.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, Lawrence. This one hauled in by Thomas. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Take right open.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Up the middle they go. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. They go play action for Lawrence. This is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Room past the 20. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. That one good for 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll stay on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
No touch. Trimmer. No touch.
They'll stick with him again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
63. Great. Set. On it. No touch.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
That's good.
Just a good, solid run here on 3rd down. Tie game, 4th quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
Easy. 63. Back.
A first down throw for Hurts. Crush gets incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
It's now second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Hey, Lion. Red.
First and goal.
Ginger.
At the 7-yard line.
He'll run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Second down, goal to go.
Hey, I'm going.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
3rd down and goal.
11.
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Jaguars field goal. A 31.
This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Palmer now to return. He'll get across to 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
No touch. Hey. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is caught right side by Beckham. Here's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 29-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
Now it's Hurts. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Philadelphia.
Tiger Swarm. Go Silver, ready? Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars have just about sewn up this football game.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Hey, here we go.
He'll step up and run. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Focus, hot. Here we go.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Oh, the ball's out. The Eagles have it. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts at the 13. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard
line. Here is 1st and 10.
Go. Oh, red. 13, Luke. Go. Same right.
In motion comes Thomas. On first down, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute,